Hello there, Leon here with the Woodland Shepherds. We built this food pantry the fall of last year, and never would have imagined everything that was going on and how big of a help it would have been in the community. But we wanted to share how we kind of did that and how you may be able to help your community with something like this.
We're trying to come up with a way to get food to people when they need it, not just when it's convenient for us to give it to them, and so they had an opportunity to get it without maybe necessarily being quite so obvious. We came up with just a simple box. Didn't take much. Took about maybe a couple 3 hours to put together, and probably I bet you we got maybe $30 worth of stuff into it. It's not very expensive. It doesn't take long, and it serves the entire community.
So in the beginning, we used to supply the food box just by whatever family was stopping at the grocery store that weekend. They just pick some things up and put it in. And that was fine for kind of fall to the end of the last year. But as things began to heighten up with the coronavirus, we needed a lot more to resupply because just the food box was getting decimated in a daily basis. So we used to do like once a week, we might restock at, I don't know, a quarter, but now it was like getting completely wiped out. And so we really had to reach out for help from the community and from church to see who could invest in these food boxes here. So then the good Lord provided with tons and tons of donations, whether it be food, as you can see here, toilet paper, and even some like Christian reading material like these New Testaments and other pamphlets and stuff people have been donating. So feeding them not only the Word of Life, but also physically feeding them with food. That's been a big help in being able to keep everything restocked every single day, sometimes twice a day, to keep that food and supplies out there for people who are in need. There's a lot of people who have lost their jobs, who are trying to get through on unemployment. There's just all kinds of need out there. And so this is a great way to help people out in your local community by just something as simple as setting up a food box outside. And people in need will stop by and they'll get it. And it's just a great thing to be able to do for people.
They can come here whenever they want, because we understand that not everybody's quite so willing to reach out. They may not want people to know that they need a roll of toilet paper, or they can't afford to buy a loaf of bread for their family, but they can come down here at night. So I encourage you all to just take a look around, look in your garages, talk to your friends, do research if you want. It doesn't take much. It's just a box, but a box provides a meal for a family for a day or two. The fact that you can do that is pretty incredible, and I encourage you all to do it.
A huge thank you just to everyone who has been donating, who has sacrificed during this time when most people are probably thinking, how can they get what they need for just themselves? We have seen lots of people giving and sacrificing in this way, either monetarily, when times are tough for that as well, with unemployment, but also just with donations like this food behind me.
One cool thing about this that has come about is we're helping people who need the food, but also it's been cool to drive by and just randomly see people putting stuff in it as well. And so kind of both ends of the spectrum, people who have plenty and are able to share have a place to be able to do that. And just really neat to see it being used, but also the people who can contribute and be a part that way and kind of serve their community and bringing the whole community together as a whole. So very cool to see God working there.
Hey everybody, if you like this content and would like to see more, please go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Have a good day.